Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Mrs. Simone, and she'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone in the past, who would it be?
I would pick a friend of mine who passed away when he was 21 years old, and we are now 40 years old. I am 40 years old. So I would like to be able to see him as an adult and also for him to be able to meet my children because he was a childhood friend.
This is Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Trey, and he'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
It would be Albert Einstein because I'm trying to get smarter someday.
This is Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Miss Ashley, and she'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
I would meet Martin Luther King because I want to be part of the change in the world.
This is Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Mr. Keeling, and he'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
I don't know, but I would say Nostradamus.
Do you want to elaborate more on why?
Well, he foreseen the future. He foreseen events that happened 100 years later, and that's why.
Thank you. This is Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Jalen, and if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
Michael Jackson, because when I was younger, I used to always love his music and dance like him.
This is Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Symphony, and she'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
If I could meet anyone, I would probably meet Rosa Parks because she's really inspiring, and for me being black in the type of community now, she sends me a really good inspiring vibe and stuff. So yeah, I'll be her.
Well, this is Andrea's question of the day, and I'm here with Mr. Klein Jr., and the question is, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
I would want to meet Abraham Lincoln. He's always been my favorite person from history and my favorite president of the United States. He and I share the same birthday as well, obviously different years, but the same day. And I think that he truly was bipartisan president and did what was best for the country. And he kept it together in a time when we were fighting within the same country in the Civil War. So I would love to meet Abraham Lincoln.
This is Andrea's question of the day, and here I am with Manny, and he'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
Hercules,
Do you want to tell us why?
because he's a lion of the hat, and he's really strong.
That's a good answer, thank you. And here I am with Miss Sebastian, and she'll be answering the question, if you could meet anyone from the past, who would it be?
I would be my grandmother, Daisy, who survived the Holocaust as a child and came here on a boat and then lived the American dream, had a family, and she had such an interesting story. So I would be my grandmother, Daisy.
Thank you.